Good afternoon, everyone. Great to be here again in Central New York. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to start with some acknowledgments because we have so many acknowledgments. I'm going to ask you to withhold your applause until the end. Now, I want to say that these people, they remind me of the movie Men in Black. They're all the best of the best of the best. Starting with Onondaga County Executive Joni Mahoney. You didn't listen to a word I said, did you? City of Syracuse Mayor Ben Walsh, Senator David Valesky, Assemblywoman Pam Hunter, Assemblyman Bill Magnarelli, Assemblyman Al Sturpey, incoming Onondaga County Executive Ryan McMahon, Onondaga County Legislature Floor Leader Linda Irvin, Syracuse Common Council President Helen Hudson, Syracuse City Auditor Marty Masterpole, Salina Town Supervisor Mark Nicotra, and other city, county, and local elected officials, MACNY President and REDC Co-Chair Randy Wolkin, SUNY Upstate President and REDC Co-Chair Danielle LaRock Arena, President, CNY and NNY Building and Construction Trades Council, Greg Lancette, and all of our brothers and sisters in labor, Syracuse Airport Authority Board Chair Patrick Mannion and the other board members joining us today, Syracuse Regional Airport Authority Executive Director Christina Callahan, our construction partners, C&S Companies and LaChase Construction, Kelly Cummings, Deputy Chief of Staff to the Governor, DOT Commissioner Paul Karras, and the great team that worked on this project, Wahid Albert and Jim Flynn, OTDA Commissioner Sam Roberts, New York State Canals Commissioner Brian Stratton, and I finally want to recognize the Syracuse Orangemen football team who will beat Wake Forest this weekend. So then, are there any Orangemen fans in the room? Very good. My name's Howard. I'm your upstate cousin. I live down the road in Buffalo, New York, and I have seen firsthand the tremendous impact the governor's approach to economic development has brought to Western New York, to Central New York, and all across upstate New York. It has been an amazing transformation here and everywhere. For the first time in over 40 years, we've made this kind of progress. The governor's approach includes revitalizing downtowns, and you have seen this through the Downtown Revitalization Initiative, be it Oswego, Cortland, Auburn, or downtown Syracuse, the Hotel Syracuse, the State Building, and a number of other projects that we focus on. Revitalizing downtowns, creating great places for young people to stay and return to. The governor's focus on innovation, and here in Central New York, you have the country's first 50-mile drone test corridor, 50 miles from Central New York to the Mohawk Valley. You have the country's only drone, UAV, and UAS accelerator competition, which has been phenomenally successful. These companies will knock your socks off. They are part of the industry of the future here, the Genius New York competition. The governor supports Tech Garden incubators, which has been so impactful here in Syracuse and Central New York. You see companies like Saab move their defense headquarters from Virginia to Central New York, and half a dozen other companies in this industry have announced over 200 jobs in recent years. The governor is focused on tradable sectors of the economy, and you have seen us support companies like TCG Player, Welsh Allen, Mezzalingua, Tessie, Anheuser-Busch, and you have seen growth in a tradable sector of the economy, tourism, up almost 20%, and the governor's extraordinary investments in the fair and the Expo Center. And by the way, there's going to be a drone racing competition at the Expo Center. So Sign up, you and your drone, in the next couple weeks. First prize is $1 billion. No, that's not true. And finally, workforce. And you think about, I deal with companies all over the country and all over the state, and what do people want to talk about in the knowledge economy? They want to talk about the workforce and the Excelsior Scholarship Program, which guarantees middle income and lower income families a college education for their children. It's probably the most important thing that companies want to hear about. How do I know I'm going to have a steady stream of educated, talented workers? So that is really a first in the country initiative, which has been so important to help us recruit businesses and to help businesses grow. So if you think about it, the governor's focus on downtown, on innovation, on tradable sectors of the economy, on the workforce, and when you combine that with fiscal discipline and lower taxes and then infrastructure, really that is all that any economic development head can ask for, a state and a governor that is focused so completely, holistically on all of those elements of success. And that is why we're seeing so much success here in Central New York and throughout the state. The future is bright here, folks. You have come an incredibly long way. And infrastructure like this plays an incredibly important role. It's a global economy, and this is the face of the region to many people and businesses who use the airport, and it now says that you are a 21st century city. The old airport, as you know, did not. Less than 2 years ago, Governor Cuomo announced that the state was awarding funding for the transformation of this airport, and today, of course, we are here celebrating its completion. This was a wholesale transformation. You know better than I do what an archaic airport this was and what a beautiful airport it now is. We redesigned the terminal, adding 14,500 square feet and more modern ticketing and baggage handling processes. A new exterior facade allows natural light to illuminate the passenger drop-off area. 2 renovated glass pedestrian bridges above the passenger drop-off area give travelers with mobile airline tickets a more efficient route to their flights. So today we are proud, very proud indeed, to be taking another huge step forward for this entire region. This has been a team effort, and the governor always says these kinds of projects and all economic development related projects are always a team effort and a team sport. And we have never had a better partner, a better team player, and a more amazing county executive anywhere in the state of New York to have the pleasure to partner with your county executive, Joni Mahoney.
Good afternoon. I am very happy to be here. Thank you very much to Howard Zemsky. It's a good look, Governor, for your economic development czar to have lost his voice. That's a really good look. So clearly you've been busy as you do all those projects across New York State, and this is the latest. The last time I saw the governor was for the great announcement that the Mets were calling Syracuse home for the next 25 years. I thought that would be my last opportunity, but this governor moves very fast, and we are here today on another fantastic project. Syracuse Airport, like a lot of things in central New York, you've heard the story, but it was kind of neglected, and it didn't put out the welcome mat to the community that we deserved as the central, the center of New York State. And now we do. I've been here many times as this project has gone on. I congratulate Christina and the Airport Authority, and in particular, Bill Fisher from my office, who has been part of the Airport Authority Board at my request. And thank you, Bill, for the work that you continue to do for the county. But this project, as it unfolded, you could see how great it was going to be, and the fact that we had all this construction while we were all able to get in and out of here is really a testament to the attention that that Airport Authority Board paid to this. But we now have an airport that is the kind of airport that you need in the 21st century. The way business is done, you need the amenities that this airport was lacking. And we now have a beautiful airport, but it's technologically advanced, and it is going to make us a lot more business friendly. And we have to thank for that our governor, who has been a tremendous partner to us here in Central New York. And Governor, at 4 o'clock today, you will have a new county executive. Ryan McMahon is being sworn in at 4 o'clock today, and you are in good hands. Ryan is going to do a great job. He's keeping my whole team in place, and the secret weapon you have is that he and Ben Walsh are childhood friends. So my guess is they have ways of sorting things out, right? Is that right? And I have, that's... This is it. This is my last official event as your county executive. I'm not going far. I will be over there with you as I watch Ryan McMahon do this in the future. And with Governor Cuomo at the helm and his state team, many of which who are here with us today, you're going to just see more and more and more. And from the bottom of my heart, as my kid's mom, thank you for all you've done, Governor, for Central New York. And with that, I will turn it over to our wonderful mayor, Ben Walsh.
Thank you, Joni. Let's all give it up for our amazing county executive, Joni Mahoney, again. Joni, I want to thank you personally for your service to our community. You have done a tremendous job. There is no better example than what we're looking at here today as a testament to your service and your dedication, and I can't think of a better send-off, so it's almost like we planned it this way. Congratulations again. I'd also like to thank and acknowledge Christina Callahan, the Airport Authority Board, and the entire team of contractors and partners who made this incredible transformation possible. Honestly, I don't know how you did it. I came here a few times over the past year, and I'm an eternal optimist, but I would look around and go, boy, I don't know how they're going to get it done. But after working with the governor now for almost a year, I have a better sense of it now. He certainly gets things done, and I'm looking forward to getting things done with him. So congratulations again to the entire team out here at the airport. By modernizing this airport, we are bringing new jobs and economic growth to our city and cementing Syracuse's role as an emerging leader in today's global economy. The new and improved airport will bring visitors from across the globe, contributing to New York's booming tourist industry and continuing to move Syracuse forward. The airport is another great sign that Syracuse's best days are still ahead of us. Certainly none of this would be possible without the leadership and commitment of Governor Cuomo. This governor understands our needs and our challenges, and time and again he has delivered for our community. Whether it's securing minor league baseball and the Mets here in Syracuse, investing in modern technology infrastructure for our city's future, and delivering us a world-class airport, Governor Cuomo is a strong advocate for our city and for all of Central New York. So it is my great pleasure and honor to welcome our governor, Governor Andrew Cuomo, to the stage.
Thank you very much. Wow, what a great day. How beautiful is this airport, huh? First, to your mayor, I'm very excited about him. He's a can-do guy. He's a positive guy. He's ready to roll up his sleeves and get to work. And that is exactly what we need. And I'm excited about his partnership with the county and his partnership with the state. And together, we're going to get a lot done. Mayor Ben Walsh, let's give him a big round of applause. Howard Zemsky, our great economic development guru, he has lost his voice, which isn't so bad. He didn't speak as long today. Let's give him a big round of applause, Howard Zemsky. I'm going to save Joni for last. To Patrick Mannion and Christina Callahan, congratulations on a beautiful job. Beautiful. And to the team on the state side who worked with them, thank you very much. Kelly Cummings, Wahid, Paul, Karras, let's give them a round of applause. Today, the venue speaks for itself. Do we work fast? Do we push hard to get things done quickly? Yes. Why? Because we have a lot of time to make up for. The truth is, for many, many years, literally for decades, the state was not present for upstate New York. They were going through tough economic times in upstate New York, and the state was too focused on New York City and not enough on upstate New York. We get it. We got it. Your upstate cousin, Howard Zemsky, is the economic development guru, understood it from living in Buffalo. We did a 180-degree turn. I'm proud to say that my administration has invested more in upstate New York than any administration in the history of the state of New York, over $44 billion. We have every talent imaginable in upstate New York. There is no reason why upstate New York should be second to any area of this nation in terms of economic competitiveness. We have everything you need: the best workforce, the best education system, the best healthcare system. You didn't have a partner to invest with you. Now you do in the state of New York, and that's why we're working so hard to make up for lost time. The airports, I think, are key, because for tourism to come here, for new businesses to come here, for people to visit, it's about the airport. The airport is the new front door. And you fly around this world and you see magnificent airports. And then you come to the United States, and our airports are all second class. Our presidents have been talking about this for literally decades, about how we have to invest in infrastructure. It's never happened. We said in the state of New York, you know what, we're not going to wait. We're going to do it ourselves. We're spending $100 billion, the most aggressive construction program in the United States of America, and we're building new front doors all across this state, because the airport is no longer a place just to drop people off and pick people up. The airport is a place to do business. It's entertainment. People land here, they get a sense right away of what Central New York is all about. There's no second opportunity to make a first impression. Let them now come to this airport and say, wow, because this is the wow factor. And when you see this airport, you say, this is a region on the move. This is a region I want to be part of, and that's exactly the message we want to send. So congratulations. I love the logo. I love the modesty of putting the star in the middle of the map. You could have done a dot, you could have done a square, you could have done a lot of things, but you did a star. I like it. I'm with it. You are the star, Central New York. Just don't tell Western New York and don't tell the Southern Tier. You are the star. And you know, we talk about the projects, we talk about the growth. It's not just words, because the proof is in the pudding. When we started these efforts, unemployment was at 8% in Central New York. Today, unemployment has been cut by more than half. It's down to 3.7%, and that's what it's about. And Joni talks about her children and how she wants her children to have a future in Central New York, and how she's tired of watching young people move away because they're told their future is somewhere else. We're now seeing young people, 18 to 34, returning to upstate New York rather than leaving upstate New York. We've seen a decade of growth, where the previous decade we saw a decade of loss with young people leaving. So young people are coming home. They know this is the place to be. They're betting on our future. and they are right. We're off to a great start. I look forward to working with Ryan McMahon and his childhood friend, the good mayor of the city of Syracuse, and we are going to do more good things. We're saying goodbye to Joni Mahoney, which is a sad day and a loss, because Joni is extraordinary, and she's been an extraordinary partner for the state. The state needs partners. I need local officials who know how to get things done. The state can have as much good intent as you can imagine, but if you don't have a local partner who actually is committed to getting things done, then nothing's going to happen. And for too many years, government forgot that it was supposed to be about making real change that helps people. Why are so many people frustrated with government? Because they have real problems in their lives, and they turn to government, and government was supposed to be the vehicle for solutions. Government was supposed to be making a difference, not talking about making a difference, not having some crazy political argument about making a difference, not pointing fingers at each other, not having partisan divides. Make a difference in people's lives. Help me. That's what people have been saying to government, and government hasn't delivered. Why? Well, because the talking is always easier than the doing, and playing politics is always easier than finding compromise, and it's always easier to put out a press release than actually put a shovel in the ground. Those are truisms. So it takes an extraordinary person who has the vision to get things done, is willing to take the risk that it requires to do something big. Because you go take on a big project, you're going to have a big success or you're going to have a big failure. So a lot of times people just shy away from the big. And then it takes a tremendous amount of work to actually get it done. How does this airport get done? 9,000 phone calls, 700 cups of coffee, attention to all sorts of details, under a tight timeline, day after day after day. And this has not just been one project. We took that state fair. It is a different state fair than it has ever been. That expo center is going to be one of the greatest in the Northeast. You have an amphitheater that is an inspired vision, and which is now a reality because Joni Mahoney made it a reality. The Hotel Syracuse, that was for so many years an example of what could be. What could be. And how many times did we talk about what we could do with the Hotel Syracuse? Only if. Only if. Only if the city or the county or the state. Only if we had somebody to try and to partner. Only if. Now the Hotel Syracuse is a reality. Not a remembrance of what was, but a monument to what can be. None of this happens without Joni Mahoney. And the drone corridor, I don't even know what that is. So that is all about Joni Mahoney and her vision. My only hope is that the power of her example instructs the next generation of leadership. And I am sure that it will. I will miss her, but her legacy of achievement and accomplishment of getting things done for people and leaving this county better than it was when we found it, that will go on, and that's what everything we're doing today is all about. So let's give Joni Mahoney a big round of applause. And just so Joni doesn't forget what she did while she was here, we have a picture framed that has the airport, Hotel Syracuse, the amphitheater, and the new Expo Center. And it says, "Thank you, County Executive Joni Mahoney, for making all of this a reality." Joni Mahoney.